the home of the Madden Championship Series. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, Kate. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal. Goal to go, it's a pass play. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up 6-0 here in the first. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Broncos nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Set to kick off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. They'll motion Smith left. Another throw here on 2nd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
He's got it to his running back. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's going to have this down to the 7. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 1st down from the 41.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
They are throwing it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he's out of bounds with his job done. That's all the way down into the red zone, close to the 15.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. 1st down, play action. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 14, Chiefs 10.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going play action. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First and 10, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down, looking for options. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's brought down at the line. Third down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us, more of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is Moss, he's got it. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And a first down, Chiefs.
From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3.
17. Broncos 14. First Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Bronco 80. 60 Mavericks.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
70 Rick, Bronco 80.
He's going to throw it again. With Genty on the dump off. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Throwing it again here. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. He will bring up third down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Third and short here, trying to pass. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 21, Chiefs 17.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Back to throw on first and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Chiefs.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's completed right side. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. First and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Chris Boswell set to
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
at their own 35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Dodge the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pass taken in by Marshall. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And a first down, Chiefs.
They go play action on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Off his back foot. He hooks this one. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Boswell set to kick off.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Cuts right. And he's out the clear. 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To throw here on first down. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the floor.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That's a downfield work in the left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Runs the football outside. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Sticking to the air here. Rose caught. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for 2.
The Broncos will...
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead.
That makes the score. Chiefs 38.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. The QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. That is is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push the lead to 2 scores now. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.